All right, and we are back here into the game.
As you can see so far, both teams kind of just setting up a pretty standard defensive line. Neither really all that interested in going aggro in the other team's jungle yet again. We can see once again we can see the. Sorry, just 1 minute.
No problemo. Yeah, like he was saying, we can see that Alex Arthur Cook is a very attractive man. Yeah, pretty standard jungle setup. Looks like Orianna opted to go mid here. Not really protecting too much. The camps are both spawning on the sides right now. No invades happening, so they're clearly more comfortable just playing it safe there. And I mean, can you blame them? It makes a lot of sense. Sejuani walking away from a red buff a little bit too early. User error there, it looks like. So I know we talked about matchups a little bit. I want to just go over it quickly with you, Alex, if you are able to.
Absolutely.
So we were talking about Alawi and Cho'Gath. We obviously think that Alawi wins that one. What about jungle matchups? Who do you think is a little bit stronger here?
Personally, Sejuani seems like she's got the edge.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Zach is a little bit stronger. Maybe not in this comp, but I think he's personally just a stronger jungler at the point. They kind of nerfed Alawi a little bit with her Q, and Zach has some pretty good utility currently, just maybe not in this comp specifically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think in this particular matchup, Sejuani is the sure what like Zach is kind of like Orianna. Dude.
Yeah, it's like it's a good pick just in a weird matchup.
Yeah.
Mid lane, what do you think, Malzahar or Orianna?
I think it's pretty even. Personally.
I agree with you.
Sejuani kind of encroaching a little bit onto.
Yeah, maybe perhaps looking to do something, maybe stop Zach at his race, but she decides.
Morgana manages to hit a maximum range Q there.
Feels bad, man.
Nothing will come of it, though.
Very unfortunate. Yeah, I think I would give the matchup to, maybe early game I'd give it to Malzahar. It's a pretty skill-based matchup as well.
Alistar taking massive amounts of damage and snared and then stunned and pinned to the wall by Vayne. Sejuani going for that level 3 gank onto Cho'Gath and able to jump in. Elastic slingshotting his way into some CC on Sejuani just long enough for Cho'Gath to get away.
Very good job on the side of ULP. Zach, he just did such a good job at disconnecting that Cho'Gath from the rest of their team and keeping him safe. So that was a good job being there to protect him, which does mean that he has to back there, however, which stinks, but it's worth it to save your Cho'Gath top lane.
Absolutely.
Alawi is going, I mean not Alawi, but Sejuani is going really aggressive early on, really trying to push leads in specific lanes like top lane and mid lane. Nobody really paying too much attention to bot lane.
There's one interesting thing here that I noted, speaking of that bot lane. Alistar has actually opted here to go for an unsealed spellbook as his keystone, swapping it up from Guardian for game 1. Of course, Alistar has gotten hit yet again by a maximum range Q from Morgana. He is getting harassed and poked down pretty hard. He's at half health, and when you're a tanky support, that does not feel good.
Yeah, that Morgana is about 3 for 3 on her skill shots with her Qs. It's just Alistar has such a huge hitbox. It's very easy for Morgana to hit the bindings on him.
And I did just notice here that there has been a substitution. ULP. They are not running quite the same squad as they have subbed in Zomble as the support for Focus, who played game 1.
We saw a gank there coming in from Sejuani onto the mid lane. Wasn't able to get anything off. Zach was able to follow up and protect again. Zach not being very aggressive, but he's able to follow up on pretty much every gank that Sejuani has had thus far.
Yeah. Maybe it's just a matter of Zach being a pick because ULP feels counter all of Sejuani's ganks and just kind of protect from her, while at the same time managing to stay mostly caught up on farm.
Yeah, and it looks like Oriana's doing a good job at keeping this Malzahar at bay. She is a little low, but she has more mana.
Ooh, and Oriana all-inning with her ult and forcing out the heal from Malzahar.
Good shockwave on the side of Oriana. Unfortunate that Malzahar did have that heal, I think. Yeah, he had heal there.
Yeah, actually
Looks
both
like
mid laners have taken heal.
Yeah, I remember him hovering that teleport in Champ Select, so I was a little confused for a second there, but then I realized he must have just switched it out before the game began.
So, speaking of summoner spells, what do you think Alistar's game plan is? Do you think that he has there is a point in the game that will come where he will want something other than exhaust, or does he mainly just doing it for the cooldown reduction on his summoner spells?
Yeah, I think he does probably want to switch it out for Ignite, maybe at some point to kind of get early aggression on with his Sivir. Maybe after she grabs her BF sword on their second back or first back. Makes a lot of sense.
And another incredible long-range Q from Morgana, chunking some more health out of Sivir. Wow, Zomble is a monster with these skill shots.
Absolutely. It looks like Zomble might be a very good Morgana. They just didn't realize it because they had switched out their comp a little bit, so they didn't think to ban that Morgana.
Well, the thing you need to notice is Zomble has not played that many games. He is a dedicated sub for the team, but for the most part, they have kept Focus in.
I guess Focus just couldn't focus, and they had to switch him out for the Zomble.
Wow, Alistar going in with the QW combo there, and Zomble is brought down to 1/3 health by a pretty great QW combo from Alistar and a little bit of damage from Sivir.
Yeah, very good job on the side of Team 36 there with that tiny skirmish they had. It got Morgana very low. I think Alistar just tired of getting hit by all these bindings. Thought he could go in a little bit, get some aggression off, show him who's boss.
Ooh, and that is the first that's the first binding that fucking Zomble has missed.
That Zomble, poor man. Looks like Alawi is giving Cho'Gath a run for his money up top lane.
Yeah, actually, a little bit earlier I was looking at the scoreboard and Cho'Gath was managing to stay ahead in CS, but now Alawi is starting to get ahead, and I'm wondering if a big part of it is just hitting 6. Wow, Sejuani coming out of nowhere onto Flash to get away. Very, very strong. Just very solid gank from Muhan Sejuani.
Yeah, she's being very, very aggressive early on, trying to get these early ganks off and get her laner's head, like I was saying a little bit earlier.
Zach
doing a good
job
job
to guard against all of the ganks.
Exactly. It's really a matter of Sejuani is so far ahead in taking her camps. Zach's a little bit slower with his. He's got a slower clear than Sejuani generally, especially now that she's getting these ganks off. She's able to get a lot more camps than he is, so she's able to gank a lot more early on. Plus, she wants to get her laners ahead, and she has a lot of CC, so it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Oh man. So far, not much going on. CS advantage in almost all lanes once again is on the side of Team 36 with just ULP with just the mid lane having a lead on ULP's side. Still only about 500 gold ahead, but it's a little bit, but it's something. And more to the point, Vayne is of course popularly known these days as the Feast or Famine ADC, and thus far it is seeming to be famine. Malzahar all-inning with an ultimate onto Oriana. Muak throwing down his ultimate, but the shockwave will not save Oriana. And first blood goes to Malzahar, played by Ohimark. Zach coming in right on their heels. Not soon enough to save Oriana, but definitely soon enough to guard the lane and stop too much damage from going down onto the tower. Wow, Zach throwing down an ultimate onto Malzahar, but it might probably not be enough as Malzahar is bringing Zach very low in his own right.
This game looking to be a lot more exciting than last game's early.
Yeah, a big skirmish coming down bot lane. Morgana throws the exhaust onto Sivir. Sivir having to burn Flash to get away. Alistar staying in it, managing to throw a headbutt down onto Morgana and bring her very, very low. She came within 40 health of dying there to Sivir's bouncing blade.
Sejuani looking to follow up. She throws
but the
Glacial Prison.
Beautiful spell shield coming out of Morgana onto Lokidosi and keeping him safe.
Very good job down there, bot lane. That was a crazy fight. Obviously, that Alistar doing a really good job keeping the Morgana at bay, keeping his Sivir alive. She almost got her with that bouncing blade. If she had just hit one more bouncing blade onto that Morgana would have been ripperonis. However, she wasn't able to get it because I think she just happened to run out of the bouncing blades at that moment.
Yeah. I have been very impressed, both in Game 1 and now, play on Alistar, and as an high compliment from me.
Yeah, this Alistar is very good. He's been doing a great job in both games. Zombo being very aggressive down in the bot lane hasn't necessarily worked out for him. He's been pushed out a lot. Now he's got a back again, it looks like. Looks like people are heading back to lane. Orianna knows that the Sejuani is there, able to push her out.
Yep. So far, only ULP seeing fit to really put too much vision control onto the dragon. Though Team 36 Sejuani is getting in there and looks like she's gonna try to solo it. But like I said, ULP knows that she's there, and Zach coming in with a very, very aggressive elastic slingshot. Orianna's just backing him up with the ultimate. And it looks like ULP should have no trouble taking Mountain Drake here. Though Malzahar is trying to steal, this seems like a really defeat a kill. Yep, Zach's got his smite up and he is able to take down the dragon. Mountain Drake going on the side of ULP.
Yeah, that was a really interesting fight. We saw Zach jump in there when that Sejuani wasn't expecting it. She tried to Q out, but Zach was in the way, and so she wasn't able to Q out, so she did have to flash.
Malzahar all-inning under tower onto Orianna. Oh my god, what's that damage? Orianna managing to take back a kill for the side of ULP, evening the scoreboards in mid.
And if you look at it, Malzahar actually is down quite a bit of CS here.
Yeah, he is down 20. He's down like 3.5 waves.
Yeah, so Orianna is doing a great job keeping herself ahead in the mid lane here. Not too much has happened in the top lane. Honestly, they haven't really left their lanes, either of them. Both opting to be very passive laners.
Alawi trying to back Cho'Gath off with her ultimate and low enough to risk a tower dive, especially since Cho'Gath has his ultimate up and ready to use. It's actually kind of crazy how strong a deterrent to tower dive Cho'Gath's ultimate is.
Yeah, I mean, she couldn't really do anything there after she ulted him. I think she was trying to get him down so she could go in ahead and push that tower. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to. He just has so much health. He has a lot of armor at this point with the Ninja Tabby and a cloth armor.
Yep.
He has to back now, so Alawi's going to be able to get some damage off on his tower. Zach's sort of nearby, so he might be able to protect his tower a little bit.
Yep.
Shogat deciding to TP back to lane, wanting to go ahead and stop the Alawi push. He kind of had to at that point.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting to note that Ohai Mark Tango pushed back into the tower there in mid lane. I'm wondering if there's concern that Orianna might be trying for a roam and Malzahar is just trying his level best to keep her there at mid lane.
Yeah, I think Malzahar is really pushing, not letting this Orianna leave lane. He wants her to stay with him. He's not letting her go at all.
I wonder how worried Team 36 is about ULP's bot lane, as they know that Vayne is pretty much the only hope that ULP has to take the game. So they also know that Mountain Drake is on ULP's side. So maybe the concern is that if Orianna is left to her own devices, she's able to go down and join Zach at bottom lane for a 4-man hard push to take the first turret of the game and start and kind of free Vayne up to go around and roam some more. So maybe that's the thinking with Malzahar trying to push hard in mid.
Yeah, and makes sense. I mean, obviously since
Alistar going in hard with Sivir. Looks like the focus is onto Morgana, although Sejuani onto Vayne, Illaoi TPing in, yet another insane teleport from Festivus. Zac in and able to ulti Illaoi, and Sejuani under the turret. Sivir is able to take Vayne, but that is still going to be a 2-for-1, maybe a 3-for-1. Alistar coming in now, but Sivir getting dangerously low. Alistar is not able to get Zac, even though Malzahar roams down. Orianna following him. They gotta watch out, or Alistar and Malzahar sandwich. Zac doing an elastic slingshot in. He's so low, but he knew he had his passive up. But I don't know if Orianna Orianna and Morgana are not there. Oh my god, so much damage from the wave. What was Zomble thinking?
That was quite the fight. That was insane. I mean, for the first half of that fight, I totally thought it was going in the way of Team 36, and then Zac had that insane ultimate where he got them under tower. Sivir was able to get out a kill. Vayne was not able to get out any kills, but Zac got a kill as well. So that was pretty nutty.
In hindsight, like at first glance, that was pretty even. It was but 3 kills went on to Malzahar. No, 2 kills went on to Malzahar there, and 1 went on to Sivir. 2 went to the AP mid, and 1 went to the ADC. And on the side of ULP, the support got 2 kills.
Yeah, very unfortunate. I mean, you can't really control that, honestly, who gets the kills at that point when you're doing such an under-tower the fight. But that being said, it really is disappointing that they didn't get any kills for that Vayne. She's now 0-1. She has her static shiv, but Sivir's a little bit ahead of her in CS.
Like I said, so much rests on Vayne here. Alistar found himself out of position. Snare, and then Vayne able to stun him, pinning him to the wall there. Alistar still not be enough. He QW's in, trying desperately to get some kind of engage going, bringing Morgana and Vayne down, but Orianna roams down. Sivir getting shockwaved and killed. Orianna gets another kill. Still no love for Vayne as Morgana picks up another kill and Orianna picks up a second, but Vayne is still sitting at 0. Sejuani and Malzahar bushwhacking, and the blast cone will save Orianna. Wow! ULP pulls decidedly ahead there in gold as they are all sitting at about 1.8k gold in the lead, up by 3 kills and a dragon. And this will almost certainly be first tower of the game, taken down by Lokidosi and Zomble at bot.
Yeah, looking in the favor of ULP at this point, they were able to get, still, Vayne does not have a single kill, unfortunate, but she has 4 assists, which, I mean, is essentially 2 kills. That's pretty impressive.
That was a very unfortunate lapse from Yoshi King on positioned poorly. I noticed that maybe he's not super accustomed to playing into Vaynes because he keeps putting himself in a position where the tumble condemn comes down and he's pinned to the wall. To their credit, Zomble and Lokidosi have been doing a really good job of chaining that CC so that the snare comes down, the condemn comes down, and Alistar is just trapped because even though snare doesn't stop him from casting anything, so much of his kit comes from that headbutt, and being able to move stops that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what really kind of happened there, I mean, he was kind of just getting himself some vision where he didn't have the Sivir with him, and ULP saw that and they capitalized on it, and unfortunately for him, it was enough, and he just happened to die. It's just nothing you can really do about that.
Unfortunate. Cho'Gath reflexively trying to teleport onto that outer tower at top. Just as it was going down, he ended up having to put himself on a shortened cooldown. Not sure what was going on there because there was going to go down, but maybe he wanted to force them to have to do exactly what they wanted to do anyway. I don't know. Ooh! Oh, Highmark getting caught by a killer shockwave. Zach following it up with an elastic slingshot, and the ultimate comes down. This will probably become a triple kill with Illaoi, Malzahar, and Alistar possibly having to flash to get away, but still dying to Vayne, who is finally picking up the kills, leaving 4 members of ULP at mid, and the Rift Herald coming out to almost certainly take this tower and possibly take the inner one as well. Full HP Rift Herald is tromping forward toward the inner turret. And look at that damage coming down as Cho'Gath is running straight by it, trying to tower dive onto Sivir. And Inhib turret is going to take a Herald hit. Sejuani is there now, and Herald will before resulting in some insane damage onto that Inhib turret.
Yeah, we were saying that Loki-Dosi is pretty much what they need to win, and at this point, it's looking like it might be enough. She is the ace in the hole at this point. If they are able to keep her ahead, I mean, that could be game for ULP. They are probably going to win this one if that Vayne gets ahead.
ULP is coming alive here all of a sudden.
Yeah, they heard us talking crap about them last game and started to step up their game. They're like, we can't have these casters BMing us anymore.
We're starting to see a little bit of trouble as Festive positioning very aggressively in a situation. He's not really able to do that as Illaoi. And sadly, once again, even though he benefit kills that fell into his lap early game, he is still, oh my god, Malzahar managing Zomble on Morgana. Just the wrong place, the wrong time, and this will, oh my god! The stopwatch managing to leave a gap open to Flash, and the BM mastery coming down. Sejuani is not going to quit though. Oh, Highmark playing too far forward. Vayne going in and dueling. Oh, Highmark was able to get Morgana, but left it open for Vayne to get a kill and an assist. Wow! That was the definition of overchasing.
Is this Gosu? That play on Vayne was absolutely amazing. 1v2ing the Malzahar and the Sejuani, very almost saving his Morgana, who just ended up dying to Malzahar's space aids. Unfortunate, but the fact that he was able to 1v2 and get a kill and then get Zach a kill as well is just absolutely insane. Doing a really good job. Clearly Vayne is one of his favorite people in the world right now. What a good guy.
I've gotta say, Oh Highmark is really, really landing his team into hot pretty often. Zach leaping in and getting headbutted back by Alistar. Both teams backing up here. It looks like we will not see a skirmish at this moment, but maybe ULP is looking to consolidate their power with a Baron steal. No, sorry, not a steal, a Baron take. As they are shutting down Vision and looking to posture pretty aggressively here. Zach elastic slingshotting onto Ohio. Getting caught, but maybe just a little bit too much fumble. And from Jeffrey. But Loki-Dosi there in the backline just running wide. Able to do it. Oh, Highmark is taking him down. And Zomble will go down as well. Team is able to follow up the loss of Loki-Dosi pretty well. See, here's the problem. Sejuani is still going to chase, so is Yoshi King on Alistar. But oh, Highmark lets himself get caught again. Evenly trading Cho'Gath for Oh Highmark. And this surely will be where the bloodbath ends.
What a long team fight. That was insane. We saw Loki-Dosi trying to dive in. She got the Sivir. Not anything else, though. She kind of just got CC'd to death in that last part of the fight. Oh, we see Sejuani diving in.
Sejuani is diving in, but Zach is managing to keep him locked down, and they are so many turret shots here, and they all have to back off, gaining nothing for their trouble. Yeah, that was crazy. See, here what happened was Illaoi and Sejuani were able to chase off everyone who could provide peel for Lokidosi, and Lokidosi, though completely capable of 1v2ing, cannot, in fact, 1v4 yet.
Unfortunate. He wishes he could. However, once you're Vayne, I mean, at this point in the game, maybe later in the game he might be able to 1v4. At this point, he's just not quite.
Unfortunately, though, it looks like Team 36 going in for that kill, failing it. Looks like they squandered any temporary advantage that they might have gained, any temporary tempo advantage they might have gained from that. And basically, we are exactly where we were before the fight where Lokidosi died, with ULP kind of posturing and setting up near Baron in mid lane, and Team 36 kind of trying to figure out what they want to do about it.
Team 36.
Oh, Sejuani getting hit by Zomble, but it looks like no one is interested in chasing. Zomble and Orianna definitely having learned from the mistakes on the side of Team 36 and not opting to overchase.
Team 36 at a 6K gold lead. I mean, a 6K gold deficit. Not where you want to be at this point in the game. 26 minutes in. Sivir only has about 2 items. I mean, Vayne does as well, but Sivir doesn't even have completed boots at this point. Vayne is just so far ahead of her at this point. Not much she can do.
She's also able to take the Scuttler, the Rift Scuttler there. Definitely in a position to either take Baron or... Ooh, Malzahar! Oh, high mark yet again getting caught by the CC, but fortunately not being punished this time.
Yeah, it looks like...
Both this game and in game 1, oh, high mark, landing his team in hot water more often. Positioning. Oh, man, Zach... not quite catching everyone, but oh my god, oh, high mark gets caught again, and his is down. He can do nothing. No, he's Zanya'd there. That is rough, and that pick is probably going to be what ULP needs to take this Baron. Although Sejuani is alive, the fact that ULP has their jungler means that there is very little hope of a Baron steal on the part of Team 36. Yep, there's the Baron. Team 36 trying to make them pay for it, but succeeding in only losing Alistar, Sejuani, and Illaoi for their efforts. And Sivir goes down for the first ace of the game. ULP might be able to push and get some real ground here, as they've got Baron buff up.
Yeah, once they were able to get that pick on Ohimark, who was just kind of been out of position this whole game, maybe they realized last game that was Ohimark's biggest detriment, was that he was just out of position frequently, and they realized they can capitalize on that this game.
Speaking of Ohimark, he now has to face a different save. Well, to be frank, is he going to try to save inhibitor and the top outer turret and fail?
Looks like they're gonna...
Oh my god, he got Shockwave caught out of position yet again, providing even more kills for Lokidosi and 2 scoreline on Vayne, and the famine has turned to feast.
Yeah, it looks like now ULP is sitting on a 12K gold lead, looking at to end this game out at this point. Really,
very good situation, as their Baron buff is not even a third of the way over yet, and they already have managed to take 2.5 turrets and an inhibitor with it.
Yeah, and they have 12 kills up on ULP at this point. I mean, not 12 ULP, but Team 36. At this point, ULP really is just looking to end out the game. Team 36, not much they can do to prevent it.
And if they get this Infernal Drake, they will be...
Yeah, that's just another nail in the coffin for Team 36. Team 36 only real hope at this point is to start stealing objectives back, getting themselves a little bit ahead, maybe turtle out the game, get some objectives while they're stealing this dragon.
Team 36 of Team 36 and Mouse trying to come in and maybe go. But like I said, when the jungler is there and Cho'Gath is there, there is just almost no window to go for the smite steal.
Yeah, we kind of saw that in that last fight at that Baron. They were able to secure that Baron. I don't know why that Sejuani decided to dive in. It was really just...
Oh, Highmark caught out of position yet again. Almost all of Team 36 there at bot lane trying to make some... Pushed back. Oh man, Sejuani Glacial Prisoning forward. Zach is forward, but he is using his ultimate to... Okie dokie is suppressed by Malzahar, who himself has to Zanya's to die and still die. Both Sivir and Malzahar, the two damage dealers on the side of Team 36, are down. Cho'Gath chomping a bite out of Illaoi and starting on a Nexus turret, getting it and starting on another one. Alistar is there, but I don't know what he's planning on doing, facing up against all 5 members of ULP. And Nexus is down at half health, quarter health, and it is down! 1-1. ULP ties up the series.
Looks like we're going to be going into Game 3 here, boys. This has been absolutely beautiful play on the side of both teams. We're going to have to see what they decide to change up in their strategies for Team 36 to either win this game or for ULP to win. We'll have to find out what they do.
That was insane, man. Oh, I have to eat my words. I thought ULP's composition was very questionable. It seemed super risky to try to keep Vayne, to try to put all their hopes on Loki Dosi's Vayne. But wow, did it ever pay off. That was nuts. And once again, it looks like the teams are to take a break. I want to go straight into Game 3. So we will be doing picks and bans pretty soon here.
Can you blame them?
No,
once you get the lead, Team 36 wanted to close it out. Team ULP wanting to also close it out. Both teams looking to take home the win here.
Whew. This is intense. We're getting a Game 3 here. We're going to see Team 36 basically try to throw off the momentum that ULP has found. In the context of this strong showing in, I have to wonder what was going on with ULP in Game 1. Is it possible that Focus was really just not enabling them to take off? Or maybe Zombo is kind of a secret weapon of a support. And
it could be either or both.
And we are getting in here, and I will send you the pro draft link.
Thank you, sir. I do appreciate it. We're getting into lobby here.
And we are going straight in to the draft for Game 3. Wow. So obviously, I think Team 36 would be insane not to ban Vayne. After seeing
Absolutely.
a showing like that, they really are going to want to get that taken. And honestly, maybe they even want to ban Morgana, although maybe it's not so much a case of that as it is wanting to get Braum picked as soon as possible.
Absolutely. Or Team 36 looking to pick up another hyper carry. It really was what won them that first game and won ULP that second game.
Yep.
They really need to be focusing on picks and bans at this point, as that's going to be what really wins them the game. Even if you look at ULP's icon, it's a very beautiful icon nonetheless, but you see the Vayne on there, clearly one of ULP's main picks. I don't know why she wasn't banned out that last game.
And it looks like ULP will, in fact, be keeping Zombo on for 3. We're just waiting here. We're just waiting now on a couple of members of ULP to get ready, and then we'll be going to picks and bans.
Yeah, what are you expecting to see banned here and picked up by Team 36 to close out the series?
Well, I definitely think that that we are going to see Team 36 wanting to definitely ban Vayne for starters. I feel like maybe banning Morgana would be a step. They just need to find something else that can counter Morgana. Whether that means that they're going to ban Morgana, which I think making sure that they get Braum or something that can mitigate more, or I don't know, maybe going a little crazier and doing something like Anna, the strong disengage, or maybe even something like an aggressive kill lane, like a Blitzcrank based or a Thresh based lane, to be able to just shut down any lane, including Morgana, really fast. I don't know, but I definitely think that they need to be focusing on that because, oh man. Side note, they should probably ban out the Orianna because I'm sorry, but Highmark just does not know how not to get caught in a shockwave.
I think he actually got hit by every shockwave that was thrown out in that game, if I am correct. The poor man. That must not feel good.
Although we can't just credit him for that. There were a lot of definitely godlike shockwaves that came out of Tango on Orianna. No sombreros here, that's for sure.
I do love seeing some sombreros, as they are quite cute. That being said, yeah, like you were saying, just no whiffed ultimates on the side of ULP's mid laner there. We have not started picks and bans quite yet. Looks like they have 2 members in the washroom, so we'll have to wait for them to be done there, and then we'll go ahead and see who they decide to pick up and ban.
And hopefully pretty soon here we'll see this, because I'm not going to lie, I'm antsy.
Yeah, I'm ready to see this game 3. I want to see what happens here. It's on the edge of my seat almost.
All right, and ULP is ready, so we're going to be heading in, and the bans will start any minute now, hopefully. Oh, wait, nope, Team 36 is now missing a player. This is torturous.
Get on with it, I say. I'm ready to see some more exemplary play from both sides.
So, I wonder, is there any universe where Team 36 shifts drastically, bans out the Ryze, bans out the Orianna in game 2, and then maybe leaves open something that they've banned before? Maybe they leave open that maybe they leave open the Jarvan pick. Maybe they leave open the Twisted Fate here, and we see something legendary. Because you can't block everything.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, it's really dependent on what they decide to do here. If they do happen to ban out maybe the champions that kind of lost them that game, they leave open a lot of comfort picks for ULP. So it's like you were saying, you can't ban everything, which really does stink.
Yeah.
That'd be a little busted if you could, though. Still waiting on... Oh, looks like their mid laner is back in the side of Team 36, so we should be getting into picks and bans right away here.
At long last. Here we go.
There's that Varus first ban. I don't know why ULP not choosing to pick that up instead. They've banned it every game. If they're really that afraid of it, they have the first pick, so...
It's true, and their AD does play it, so I'm not really sure why they're avoiding it so hard. And Team 36 is not taking the bait. They are going to keep Twisted Fate. They are going to keep Azir. I wonder if they'll leave Vayne up. All right, ULP will be banning Kog'Maw.
Team 36 opting to ban that Jarvan for, again, banning all of ULP's comfort picks, but not banning Vayne, so that means that she could get the first picked here.
No, they will do something truly bizarre and first pick Zac. Zac did do really well, but I don't know if it's quite worthy of first picking, not when there's so much else that you want.
Yeah, they could have picked up Sejuani instead, or they could pick... Now Team 36 is liable to get that Vayne and that Sejuani. They have 2 picks here.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, the Sejuani, maybe. I'm not sure if Reformed is comfortable on Vayne. They'll pick up Brand for Highmark, which, okay.
That seems a little sketchy to first pick your mid laner. That means you're open to be countered. Let's see what they decide to do here. Maybe ULP goes Yasuo.
Especially when Ryze is open.
Yeah, I mean, Yasuo is objectively the best champion in the game, so if they do decide to pick him up, it's
Absolutely.
pretty much GG on the side of Team 36.
All right. Morgana getting picked up for Zion. Oh boy. And what will they pick now? I'm assuming this is going to be a pick for Loki Dosi. Maybe a Vayne.
I sure would hope so. Otherwise, that Vayne's probably going to get banned out in the next ban phase.
It's very interesting what's happening so far. Basically, it looks like ULP is trying to match exactly their. Oh, they got the rock. With picking up the Zac and the Morgana, it's kind of like ULP is trying to match their winning composition from game 2. And with the Brandon a move from T36, it kind of looks like they're trying to match their winning composition from game 1. So the question is, given the winning Team 36 in game 1 and the winning ULP from game 2, who wins? Oh, we have something completely new, actually. We've got Galio from Team 36. Is that a top pick? Could it be that Brand is actually support?
I believe it's a top pick. I don't think they would take brand support. I mean, but I have been wrong in the past. Ooh, banning out
There's
that
the Vayne
Vayne.
ban. Clever as very clever, as ULP does still need their ADC and their top. In all likelihood, you are probably right. I think top lane. Finally, ULP seeing fit to ban out the Alawi. Even Festivus was very, very ineffectual on her in game 2. And the Cho'Gath getting banned. An interesting. I think maybe it was very frustrating being completely unable to do any sort of steals on objectives, with Cho'Gath just there to basically serve as a second smite to confirm all of the kills on jungle objectives.
And I'm sure it was frustrating for ULP's, I mean, not ULP, but Team 36's top laner to play up against Cho'Gath up top lane after about level 12. He was just able to annihilate the Alawi. Nothing she could really do there.
All right, and the bans are done, and now into the second round of picks with Team 36 probably still needing their ADC and their support, and ULP still needing an ADC and a top lane pick. Just the way this is shaping up, I really do hope for their sake that Team 36 is doing something kind of nutty and hoping fake out with Brand actually ending up in the support role. Because Oh Hi Mark playing Brand into Rise did not go well the first time around, and I don't see any reason to expect a different result this time.
Looks like Team 36 is picking up that misfortune, like you were saying. That is a comfort pick for their bot laner there, so could be something interesting. Oh, Xayah being picked up.
Picked up. Could it be Rise's top lane, and Morgana is mid, and Rakan being open will pick? I know, tinfoil hat. I do not want to make clear. I just want to make clear. I do not think this will. But can you imagine?
Well, I'm kind of just, I'm getting a little crazy just thinking about that. Oh no,
There's
Kled
Kled.
top lane.
Ooh, this is interesting. This is a pick of cute Sorakas that ULP has not shown yet in Risen. So this could be good. I should also point out that Xayah is not a pick that so far in regular season play.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
what
This is gonna be.
rounds out the comp? When you look at this, Kennen top. Wow. I don't know how I feel about that just right off the bat.
I'm gonna say it right. I'm gonna say what's on everyone's mind right now. Team
It is brand.
36's
It's gotta
comp
be
is
brand
weird.
support. It's brand support.
Team 36's comp is just looking strange. I have no idea what is going on. This is just a weird composition. Not really a fan, in all honesty.
Wow. Oh my God. I just don't even know what to say about this, really. I mean, this is Kennen top, Galio mid, brand support, right? Like that's what. Unless it's Kennen mid, Galio top. I mean, I know Kennen used to get run support. Is Galio support?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but I don't know what to think.
I think you had it right. I think it is brand support, Kennen top lane. Galio mid, and then rest of the team
T36
per
going for
usual.
a very, very, very clever fake out, if so, because I am reasonably certain that here that oh man. I don't know actually, because I figured that the idea was then switcheroo and put something that counters Rise, but now that I'm looking at it, that doesn't make sense either, because Rise counters both Galio and Kennen too. I don't know what's going to happen, to be completely honest with you. Ocelot, you there?
Give me just a second here, sorry.
No, of course. Now, as I wait for my co-caster to return, it does look like Kennen is going to be brand mid and Galio support. Wow. I just don't know what to say about it. I don't know what they are planning. And it doesn't really make sense to me. I guess Galio lives and dies by basically supporting what the rest of the team is doing. So,
All right, I am back here. Sorry about that. My wife was deciding to watch me struggle with burning hot pizza in my mouth. Back into the picks and bans here. What are you thinking?
well, now that the picks are coming in, it is in fact brand mid Galio support.
Interesting. Galio support. I was not expecting to see that. That's
Interesting to say the very least.
Yeah, I mean, to say the very most, it's probably not very good.
Well, I don't believe it sees play, but this is really something. It's really something, that's for sure. Stand by, I'm doing a little bit of research. I actually
No problem.
played. I want to see if this has been played support. No, he's not really ever at the, so that's I don't know what to think about, but I'm excited to find out. Right off the bat, I have to say I think ULP has this, but man, I could be wrong. Well, as we head into the spectator delay, we are going to take going into game 3. We'll see you in a bit.
Alrighty, guys. We'll see you in a hot minute.